Morphia, spirits of the land, hear me! I pour this offering, not with calm hands. Spirits of the night, hear me as you have always heard me. Death on this road, take your portion. Whoever crosses at dawn, let their life be yours. As I speak, so it shall be.
Morning came, but peace did not. The villagers of Uzorama woke to another tragedy on the same cursed road. Mothers wailed, fathers stood in shock, and children hid behind their elders. Every December, the road claimed new lives, and no one could explain why. Fear spread through the village like harmattan dust, because, deep inside, they all knew something dark was moving among them. Late that night, as Pastor Chidi traveled home from a crusade, something strange pulled him to a stop. The air felt heavier than before, the road colder than harmattan wind. He stepped out of the car and placed his foot on the dusty ground. In that moment, he felt it, a dark presence hiding in the shadows. Something was wrong on Mmiri-Uku Road, terribly wrong. The fog thickened and the night grew quiet, too quiet. Then Pastor Chidi saw her, a lonely shadow walking out of the mist, slow and trembling. Nneka. Her eyes burned with a red glow, her wrapper whipped by a wind no one else could feel. She wasn't just grieving anymore. She was carrying something dark with her. Her anger broke, and the truth finally spilled out. Nneka fell to her knees, her voice shaking with years of buried pain. She cried for her son, for the road that took him, for the village that ignored her pleas. In that moment, Pastor Chidi understood. This was not the curse of an evil woman, but the cry of a wounded mother who had lost everything. And in the dead of night, a battle unseen by human eyes began. Pastor Chidi lifted his hand, calling on the power of God. Light burst forward, pure, fierce, and unstoppable. Nneka screamed as the darkness broke away from her body, twisting into the sky like a wounded shadow. The wind roared, the earth trembled, and for a moment it felt as if all of Uzorama was holding its breath. By morning, the village felt different. The air was lighter, the road was quiet, and for the first time in years, Uzorama woke up without fear. Families stepped outside with smiles, children played freely, and the people knew the darkness that haunted their road was finally gone. Peace had returned, and so had hope. That night, as the village slept in peace, Pastor Chidi remained awake. Something in his spirit was unsettled. Then the boy ran to him, breathless, pointing toward the road. He whispered he had seen a shadow standing there. Pastor Chidi looked into the distance, and in the faint moonlight, a dark figure watched silently from the curve. The battle was won, but the war was not over.
The shadows have only just begun to move.
Thank you for watching. If you want more African animated stories like this, follow for the next episode.